All right, guys, welcome to the stream. This is a new song. This is a Bitcoin, All Eyes on Me, all-time highs. Let's go.
Yeah. For those that don't know, my name is Bitcoin, the OG, the crypto godfather. Charts don't lie, candles don't sleep, markets move. When I speak, all eyes on me when the price go parabolic. For those that don't believe, keep watching, it's symbolic. BTC, all eyes on me. The block's been mine, the prophecy. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. BTC, all eyes on me. Stacking sats in the shadows, DCA every dip. When bears start talking, that's when real ones flip. Charts bleeding red, fear in the zone. Bitcoin built this throne on blockchain stone. Bitcoin, watch the weak get wrecked when greed hit max. Wallets disconnect, trust the math, not the hype you see. Bitcoin talking back like all eyes on me. Hodl through pain, through having and war. Every dump just fuel for the bull encore. Liquidity traps, fade that noise. This ain't luck, it's calculated. All eyes on me when the charts go wild. I'm the reason that the future smiles. For those that don't believe, keep watching, BTC, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. BTC, all eyes on me. All coins are cool, they beat a rabbit. Greed to thrash your wallet, now that's a bad habit. My name is Bitcoin, secure that win. Discipline's the code, where legends begin. I'm Bitcoin, the turtle, I'm slow but steady. Accumulate quiet, then bags become too heavy. Breakout candle, they come as fuel to flame. Every all-time high just etches my name. Resistance flip, retest confirm. Patience pays, that's what trader will learn. From Tokyo blocks to Wall Street seats, the blockchain beat is where real ones meet. They laughed in 2013, they mocked in 2017, they cried in 2021, and now they follow the king. Every half in the coronation, every all-time high revelation. They called me a fraud, a pyramid scheme. Now they saying Bitcoin reigns supreme. All eyes on me when the price go parabolic. For those that don't believe, keep watching, it's symbolic. BTC, all eyes on me. Crypto godfather, the prophecy. For those that don't believe, keep watching, For those that don't believe, keep watching, For those that don't believe, keep watching, BTC, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. Oh, all eyes on me. BTC, all eyes on me. Respect the charts. Trust the OG. Secure your future. All eyes on me.
That's right, guys. All eyes on Bitcoin, all-time highs. It's a beautiful time, I'm telling you. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is your time. It's always time. That's right. It's always time to make this money. So let's do it, guys. Let's make this money. My name is Joe, also known as Trade Intuition, where we show you how to successfully trade without all the complicated terms, pattern memorization. That stuff is for the birds. It really is. All right. So let's go ahead and get started, guys. Of course, today I have the camera working. However, the chat is not working. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, it was not one thing against another. But here we go. We do have Chris, number 1. What's up, Chris? Appreciate you, man, being here. Smash that like, guys. Share this out with your friends and family. Yes. For those of you who really do want to help support the channel, smashing the like, leaving comments on the videos, and sharing it. Again, I'm not trying to bamboozle you, trying to trick you into, you know, oh, I call the top, or oh, I call the bottom, or none of that stuff. It's level by level. It really is. We got Floki's Angels in here. What's going on? Appreciate you. Wix Wi-Fi 89. Thank you very much for being here. Ansel as well. Thank you so much, guys. As y'all come in, I will be giving y'all shout outs. Let's see here for the crypto bubbles on the hourly. Whoa, lots of red. Does this mean Bitcoin is going down? Possibly. Possible. We're going to check that out in just a second. We got Flea Virus in the house. What's up, Flea Virus? Appreciate you, man, being here. Thank you very much for that. Let us look at the daily. On the daily, we have SPX up double digits. Very nice. Pingu up almost half a double digits, I guess. Same thing with Pith. Cake is down. Just remember, what goes up will come down. What goes down will go up unless it's a, that's right, so unless that's a rug pull. Let's look at the alt season. Are we in alt season? Well, let's check it out. Right now, we're at 58. Yesterday, 61. Last week, 66. And then last month, 52. We were starting to come up. And then now, because the alts are very, very correlated with Bitcoin, if Bitcoin comes down, these alts are coming down pretty nicely. When Bitcoin goes up, the alts go up. When Bitcoin comes down, the alts go down. But one thing that we've noticed, and we mentioned this quite a bit in the VIP section, also here on YouTube, where Bitcoin goes up, down, breaks the high when it goes up. The alts go down, up, but then when Bitcoin goes down and up again, then when the alts go up, they're not breaking their highs for the most part. So yes, the alts are making some moves. However, they're not making the moves like Bitcoin. They're retracing more and not breaking the highs when Bitcoin breaks the highs. So we can see that very likely. And we're going to also do some teaching on how to compare Bitcoin with your coin in a pretty fast way instead of having two charts. So we're going to go over that as well. If you have any coins you want me to do, let me know. We have the liquidations heat map. This is on the 24-hour time frame. On the 24-hour time frame, we're going to be checking for the liquidity here, 24 hours. We can see that we have a lot of liquidity up here, 76.82 million, sitting at 126.031. And we got some more up here, 69 million. Then another nice hotspot, 70 million, almost 71 million. And the reason we have this up here is because people are putting shorts. People are putting shorts, and here's their stop losses or orders for possible shorts. So that you know that price is coming down as we go up. We're creating liquidity to the downside, and these are for all the people that are, they see this bull pennant, bull flag, whatever you want to call it, and as it's breaking those levels, they're putting their stop losses here to potentially see if it runs, and it could run. And what happens? Price comes down because, well, there's liquidity. The market makers love liquidity. That's how they get paid. That's how they get paid. All right, let's see here. We got Crypto Change Me in the house. What's up, Dano? Appreciate you, man. We got a Dano Crypto in the house. Very nice to see you guys. Crypto Change Me, thank you very much for being here. K Diggity in the house. Very nice. Thank you guys. You guys are the best. And thank you for smashing the like. That really does help for the channel. Right now, price is coming down. Let's go to the 12-hour for the liquidations. We're closer to the bottom. So here we have 31 million. Here we have 27 million. And let's see here. Here we have 27 million. Here we have almost 36 million. Which way is it going to go? Nobody knows. However, we have a higher likelihood that it might come down. Why? Well, because it moved up so much. And all-time highs. Usually we see the retracement. Now, here's what we have to look for. We have to look for the breaks, the pivots. Are we going to start breaking the highs and not the lows? Or are we going to start breaking the lows and not the highs? So what do I mean? Well, let's check it out. So here on Bitcoin, this is basically what, we're always looking at. So let's go ahead and just kind of hide these latest drawings. And this is me just showing, like, I'm waiting for it to come down. I'm not doing the whole FOMO thing. We're already in trades. We positioned ourselves very well past couple months. If you haven't, don't worry. It's okay. You can always, it's not too late. It's not too late. We'll just say it that way. Now, granted, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say is financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. And I do hope you're entertained. So what we're looking for is yes, the price can retrace. Now, here's a question. What time frame? You're saying don't break the lows. We want to see the break the highs, but are we talking about the 3-minute time frame, the 4-hour, the daily? The higher time frame you go, the stronger the support resistance. So right now, I love looking at the 4-hour and also the 1 hour on Bitcoin, but here I'm looking at the 4-hour. That way we don't get a lot of fake outs. Price goes up, comes down, goes up. We want to see the breaks of the highs. We don't want to see the breaks of the lows. If we start breaking to the low, well then now more than likely due to liquidity, we might come down here and then continue coming down. Then we go up and up and up and up. This is not sustainable. Then it goes and it retraces barely. Because of that, I'm thinking potentially retrace a little bit more to about here, come up, do a lower high, break this low, and then now possibly bounce off of this trend line, which is our tipple. This is our trade intuition power lines. I still haven't created a boot camp for that to try to sell y'all something. And I don't. It's just a joke that I do because all these people, these aren't power lines. They're not spider lines. They're not blood lines. They're not any, they're trend lines. But everybody has their own little thing. So power lines, why not? And what we're looking for is potential bounce or breaking of the lows. Same thing here. Price came up. Retrace barely. I'm really looking for this rollover. We have yet to have it. And could we? Sure. Could it just go to the moon? Yes, but it's unlikely. Now, one thing that I do want to show, which is very important in reference to the breaks of the lows. Right now, we pulled it to our high, and this is one thing that I love. Look at this power line, this tipple. This is trend lines. And this is from the first cycle to the second cycle, the wick to the wicks, the candle bodies to the candle bodies, and it created this zone. And I am amazed at how well it's been respecting. Here, candle body stopped. Then here, candle wick stopped. Then here, candle bodies, pretty much. Then here we tapped it with the wick, came down here, came back down. Looked like possibly here we're gonna maybe come down and start rolling over, but instead we went up to the trend line again. And now all these trend lines, once again, these are from the first cycle to the second cycle. That's what's really important. I'm gonna check the chat in just a second. Then, of course, here as we're coming up, this is an area of potential reversal until it breaks. Now, one thing that I don't do, and everybody else, and it's funny too, I'm getting some of these traders, they're commenting on my X post where they're like, yeah, Joe, you're right. And what I'm saying, and they're the little snippets that I've been doing, the little shorts, where I say that all these traders, they'll say, two things. Here, if we break this level, we're going up here, or this is our next target, or whatever it is. But if we break this, we're going to come down here. And since we broke this, well, then guess what? I'm right. I don't do that. I don't say, oh, I'm right. Follow me, join my group, I'll show you. No, I did. It's all level by level because we don't know what's going to happen. We absolutely don't. This right here is too much of a move for me. Now, have we done this in the past? Yes. Here, for example, coming all the way up here, all-time high, went sideways for a little bit, and then played with us for a little bit, and then came down. However, with Bitcoin, because I don't think right now we need to be concentrating, well, always concentrate on this. We're looking for lower, the breaks of the lows, because we don't want to get stuck, holding these coins. That's for sure, especially Bitcoin. If we go on the daily, we can see there was an area, I believe it was here. Yes. So this, and again, this goes to the liquidity traders, especially. We had a really nice move up. So here we had a nice move up, went sideways, took it all back. Then we had another nice move up. Here, I'm thinking we're gonna come down. Fair value gaps, order blocks, demand zones, et cetera, et cetera. Did we? No. Why? Well, because the market can do whatever it wants. And all these traders that are out here, they have different techniques, different styles, which is fine. But one thing that they do is they show you when their techniques and styles work. They rarely show when they don't work. For me, I show you the reality of trading and I show you the stuff that works, that doesn't work, because I don't have a group to sell you. They want to sell you something. They want to sell you range trading. They want to sell you orb trading. They want to sell you all these different types of styles and everything else. I show you what works and what doesn't work. Plain and simple. You want to join my group, that's to get access to me almost 24/7, especially with all these updates. But everything else, like I'm showing you here. Here I'm thinking we're gonna roll over, and we don't. We start coming up, we start coming up, we start coming up. Then we start rolling over, taking some of this liquidity. Again, as price goes up, we're creating liquidity to the downside. And then this would have been a really nice area for it to come down to and bounce. And maybe even take some of this. Did it do it? Nope. Came up just to liquidate the people who were shorting, came down, and then massive aggressive move to liquidate the people who were longing, rather shorting, rather, because it broke this level. And here I'm thinking, yeah, sure, come down and take this, maybe bounce somewhere in here, and then this is a great area. And sure enough, it just goes up. And then here, like, same thing. I'm looking for this because right here is a nice pump, starts to roll over, and look at all of this that it's leaving behind, all this money. But the market makers say, no, I can make more money going up. Now, granted, I am not a hindsight hustler or a replay millionaire, but I'm showing you what others show you so they can sell you something. What we're doing here, level by level. And here, this was just rough. People longing and shorting, just rough in the chop. And we don't know it's chop until it's like, oh, I'm getting stopped out. It just keeps on reversing. Like we have a very high chance of it coming down here, but it doesn't. It goes back up, and then it comes down to take it. Then it goes up, and then it comes down to take this. Then it goes up, and then it takes some of this. So, and just to let you know, guys, just be very careful out there. Right now, what do I think's going to happen? Well, let's check it out. Let's catch up on the chat really quick. Let's catch up on the chat. Let's see here. On the list, we got Crypto Change Me, Wix Wi Fi 89. So up here. On the list. Chart ticker Bitcoin. So I've never charted that one, and I'm not sure. I mean, I can look for it, and I'm guessing it's Bitcoin. I hear you saying it all the time. Bitcoin, and then it's ticker in front of it, I guess. I don't know. How do I look that up? Dano Crypto. Bitcoin. So we'll do that one. Okay, so we'll do that. Let's see here. Going down the list. 4 hour. 4 hour for structure, 3 to 5 minute for price action, 45 minute for fun. Weekly. How come this can't go down? Okay. Weekly for trends. So right here, this is Dano Crypto's blueprint. So if I were y'all, I'd write this down. For me, I do top-down analysis. And normally we do like the daily, but we do sometimes the weekly to the daily so we can see the trend. Then from there, we go to the 4 hours so we can see more of the ups and downs. We look for the strength. Then sometimes we'll go to the 1 hour, but usually the 1 hour, 30 minutes, just to see more of possible fake outs. Then if we want to absolutely nail the entry, then we'll do like the 3 minute. That's my structure. Let's see here. Yeah, me and Trade Intuition will tell you we got bonked. Yeah. SPX, that's my golden ticket. All right, we'll look at SPX as well. SPX. Yeah, man, you've been killing it. So Crypto Change Me, been doing a lot of short videos and also videos on YouTube. So definitely check him out. If there's an admin in here, we can get his channel there. Same thing with Dano Crypto. If we can put his channel as well. That'd be great. All right. So let us look at Bitcoin. What do I think Bitcoin's going to do? So here's where I go to the lower time frame so I can see the strength. Right now, went up, down, went up, and what I'm looking for is the breaks of the levels right here. I would like to see some kind of break. And when we pull back, it's okay. It's I wouldn't say expected, but it is needed, in my opinion, to be healthy, to be a healthy move. Because just going up and up and up, just like up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace, up, barely retrace. This is not sustainable. At one point, Like this could be the start of, holy moly, we're going 150, 180, 200, 220, whatever they're saying, before it starts breaking. And here I'll be looking at the 4 hour for the breaks. Now, just because, let's say here, now let's just say it does break it. Does that mean, oh, we're going to zero? No. Does that mean, oh, we're going to bear market? No. Like we need more candles, larger time frame. Daily time frame is what I'm really going to be looking at for the structure to change, to see if we're getting the break of structures, change of character, all that fun stuff. But in easy terms, breaks of the lows on the daily. That to me is going to be my signal towards like, okay, this is the first one. We'll see if we have more. And we need it at that point. Let's just go to the daily. Let's just say we do something like this. We do a lower high. Okay, fine. And here I'm looking for the break of this high to potentially break this high. But let's say we don't get that. Let's say we do something like this and it rolls over and it breaks this. Does it mean it's over? No. On the daily, no. It just means we're retracing. Then we come up and we get rejected, and now we come down. Now our ears are up. It's like I don't know, because this could easily start breaking the highs. Again, we're on the daily time frame, but here we're at least aware that it might be over. And for me, I am personally not going to be one of those YouTubers, oh, extended cycle, blah, blah, everything's different. Because I did that live cycle when I was brand new, because I heard everybody else saying that. Who got wrecked? I did. I got wrecked. Why? Extended cycle. No. Right now, what I'm looking for are these breaks of the lows. And then let's say we do this and we break another low on the daily. All right, I'm going to start selling off some more stuff, because this could be it. Now, of course, we're looking at the alt as well, and having the alts on the daily time frame as well. But this is our compass. And then let's just say, we come all the way down here and then we start breaking highs. Okay, well then maybe it's back on. Maybe this is an extended cycle. And then it goes and it breaks in more highs. Okay, so now this is giving us more confidence to where, okay, maybe we're gonna go to 300 million quadrillion dollars, maybe this cycle, maybe. But we're not blinded. We don't have our blinders on to where it's like, oh, this extended cycle, no. Now we're very careful, because what could happen is now we do a overall bigger picture. We do a high, lower high. And then as we're trying to see this, and again, this daily time frame, we bounce up again. Okay, good. We're breaking the level. We're breaking the level. We're breaking a level. Awesome. And then we start doing this again. Now we're losing steam on the bigger picture. We're losing steam. And you might say, oh, we're doing a low and a higher low. We might catch another higher low. Sure, we might catch it. And then just bring this over here. And we do a higher low. And then we do, let's just say we do a higher high. This is just level 1. Level 2 is where we're like, okay, well, maybe we're doing it now. Level 3 is like, all right, let's go. Moon mission. With the anticipation of we're just waiting for these lows to break. And market structure really does it. Like all these are like my level 1s, my level 2s, but the main structures, like, because all this is internal noise. It's all the just ups and downs. But when we zoom out, and here you can go to the weekly to make it a lot easier not to see all this mess, but you'll see low, high, low very easily. So a lot of people say stuff, oh, that's easy, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's really not when you're in the moment. But if you zoom out, you can see the structure just more prominent. Let's say it like that. All right, moving on. All right. Let's see who's here. Any questions? All right, Smeller in the house. What's up, Art Smeller? ETH is about to go through the roof. Let's go. So let's check out ETH as well. So we got ticker Bitcoin. Let's see here. How do you look up ticker Bitcoin? Dano Crypto. But we'll look at that one. I'll look at ETH as well. See here, going down the list. Going down the list. Duality C is in the house. What's up? Melissa is in the house. Going on. Yeah, and then of course join my Discord. It's free, so definitely join the Discord. All right, and I put stuff in there. Now, if you have money, stop messing around. Join the VIP group. For the VIP group, that's the updates on Bitcoin, the market, our active trades, our active longer term holds, 1 to 2 month hold. We do updates on those instead of waiting for the next day. If you don't have money or you just want to be in a free group, well, then that's when you do Discord. And I keep on saying it, but I need to open up a Telegram, because for me personally, I don't like Discord. I really don't. Telegram is so much better. I can organize the different groups I'm in, put them in a different folder. So when that folder lights up, I know exactly what it is. Like I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. These are my dang it. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just my computer. My mouse shortcuts aren't working either. But look at this. This is Telegram. So this was for my free group on Telegram. I might open it back up. But Trade Intuition, these are Telegram groups that I have in this folder. So when this lights up, it's important. Then personal, cleared those out already. Then AI bots, I have a folder just for that. So each group may have like 8 different channels or whatever, but I just need one of those folders, maybe chat or whatever, and then I put it into my thing here, news. So all of my news goes here. Very, very organized. I hate Discord. I absolutely do. But I had so many people saying Discord. So I opened it up. But I'll probably open up Telegram too. I just need to do it. All right. Moving on. Okay. Going on this. All right. Very good. Let's see here. What else? So for Bitcoin, what I think it's going to do, it would just make sense for it to come down. It really would. So let's go to the 4-hour time frame, then we'll stop doing Bitcoin. Now, one thing I did notice that these pullbacks are very, very low. You know, up, very tiny pullback. Up, nice pullback. Up, very tiny pullback. And that's for all the FOMO. Up, very tiny. Up, nice pullback from this extension leg. And all-time high. So congrats to Bitcoin for making all-time high. Hopefully you like that song that I did for Bitcoin. It was a Bitcoin rapping. Really right now, very hard to say what Bitcoin's going to do. And then for all you traders out there, you know, this is not a bull flag. No, it's not. It's trash. That's not a bull flag. But Joe, it broke up. My mentor said it's a bull flag. Yeah. Be careful with that mentor, because that's not a bull flag. If anything, I wouldn't call it anything. I don't know. I have to be careful with what I say. But for me, this is not a bull flag. This isn't even a channel. I mean, if you went to a smaller time frame, 15-minute, then now we can kind of see, you know, we had ups and downs. But Joe, what's the difference on the 1 hour and that? A huge difference. Huge difference. Anyway, that's just me though. That's how I meant it. It's not a bull flag. This is not a bull flag or a pennant. There's no not on the 1 hour. Maybe you go like 3 minutes, sure, maybe. Anyway, a 1 hour time frame. It's kind of losing strength here. We are Sunday. We do have Monday night, Tuesday morning. We have the new moon, and if Meet Damien was in here, he'd be super excited because he was telling us about the moon. It's like, I don't like it, man. I don't like it. But it's true. There's people with money, crazy money, where they, get palm readings and everything else for the astrology, and they got money to burn, so they trade based off of the moon cycles. Anyway, here in Discord, I put that information in there, and also my VIP group. All right. So what I think is going to happen now? I would not be surprised if it came down. Where do I think we're going to come down to? Potentially, I would like to see the 382. So potentially, I'll go here for my bounce. A bounce zone. So for my bounce zone, I'm looking for anywhere. Dang it. For my bounce zone, I'm looking for anywhere, and we'll do a 1 from there to potentially, let's say here. So about 119, 500 to 120, 100 for our bounce zone. And this is what I would like to see. Right now, I don't have a clear picture. Kind of maybe going here for a little bit like I did here. Then come down. And maybe bounce up. That's what I'm looking at. Jesse's in the house. What's up, Jesse? Appreciate you, man. Okay. Yeah, we don't have lights going on? Oh, we got the lights coming up. Okay. Yeah, the lights are up. I was about to end the show. And Daniel Crypto, just to let you know, like if I don't have like the lights on the thing, I just leave. I'll just leave. If I have like very few people watching, fewer than this, I leave. Yeah, people hear that, they'll tell you too. You know, where I look at the numbers like, oh man, I get all discouraged. I say, all right, guys, I'm out. Like, I don't need to do this. And I appreciate the people who are here. Oh my gosh, because y'all don't need to be here. Most people know how to trade, and those that are learning, I appreciate you guys greatly for being here. And there's some really great traders that come in and they just hang out, you know, just showing their support. So, all right, so here, yeah, destroy the likes. Let's go. Okay. See, Road Dog says, me think a full moon is on the way. Yeah. So Monday night, Tuesday morning is the full moon. So me, Damien's all about the moons. So hopefully that happens. Hopefully we get, you know, a pullback and then a run up. We'll see. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to look at ticker Bitcoin, also SPX and ETH. If you have any coins, let me know. See here, going down the list, Harris Miller says wave 3 finished and Bitcoin 4 in play, then back up. Very nice. Dano Crypto, dude, you are so funny, man. I love your stories, dude. I'm literally laughing. So I love Road Dog. I laugh on his shows, and Dano Crypto, I laugh on your shows too, man. Like when you get all hype and everything, you're like, yeah, you know, I'm doing a night stream today because, you know, I'm amped up and everything. And my wife said, you know, do the stream. So I'm doing the stream. And then towards the end of the stream, you're like, oh, all right, guys. Well, I'm tired. So it worked. It's funny. All right. So let's see here, going down the list. Yeah. Dano Crypto is very true. Dano Crypto acts like there's 1,000 people watching. Yeah. And I'll see it too, like the numbers are really low, and I'll go in there, you know, show my support and everything, and of course get some laughs. And man, you're just trucking along. Like for me, but like, all right, guys, I'm done. See ya. Bye. See you tomorrow. Joe, you had an 18-minute show. Yeah, that's when I looked. Like, nope. All right, going on this. Can you check out Aster? Yeah, definitely. Okay, we can do one more before I start asking for a donation. If not, then we can just wait for the next show. It's quite all right. Aster is bearish at the moment, Jesse says. All right, so let us look at ticker Bitcoin. I don't know. Daniel Crypto didn't answer like how to look it up. So let's type in Bitcoin and let's take this off. Let's do USDT. Oh, it's this one, right? The Harry Potter Osama one. Let's go. I guess we'll do CoinX. Okay, we'll do CoinX. see here. It's my musician mentally. I have played shows. Really? Oh man. Let me know if it's this one. I think it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, you talk about this quite a bit. Looks good to me. Let's go daily. Huge gap. OMG. Let's go weekly. So what I'm doing now is I'm just kind of getting a vibe to where what it's done. It's got a really strong zone right in here. How big is this zone? I'll just go from here to here. 120%. All right. So this is what I see. Yeah. From here. And what I'm doing is I'm seeing where I have a lot of stops. So here, you know, a stop, kind of wick, kind of body, stops, kind of wicks. Here I have kind of bodies, and I'm looking at pivots. We have a wick, kind of body stops. So right now we're in the zone. So this is good because we re-entered this zone, and we just saw that the zone is 100% that we're looking at. Let's go over here to this. Let's lower the opacity just a tad. All right, so now let's go to the daily. And what we're doing is we're just kind of seeing how it was going. You know, it's coming down, coming up, gap, down, fill the gap, up, down. Okay, we're losing momentum and then boom, blast off. Nice retest here too. Oh my gosh, wow, this looks really nice. So let me show you something. So from the low to the high right here, we can see that the price action, you know, did a really nice move, came down into the 0.5 and then came up and then came down just a little bit lower into my golden pocket. I guess the goalpost has been moved. Road Dog, you've been in a while. For me, when I learned golden pocket, it was 0.5618. That's what my golden pocket was. Now, this season, I've noticed in like the past couple months, the traders are saying the golden pocket is 618 and the 0.65. For anybody who knows, did the goalpost get moved? Because this was my golden pocket, 0.5618. So to me, the 618 and the 0.65, I guess I can call this golden pocket plus, maybe a hot pocket. Call it hot pocket. Hot pocket. Yep. No. Let's see here. Arizona says ETH is forming an inverse head and shoulders on the 4 hour. Okay. So RS Miller, 4 hour inverse head and shoulders. Okay, we'll check that. See, Arizona says, I haven't heard that. I need the who, what, where, when, why. You haven't heard what? The 0.5618 for the golden pocket or the 61865 for the golden pocket? I don't know. I always need the who, what, where, when, why. Just says a wifey tomorrow. My Frank Candles hat will be delivered. Ooh, nice. Very nice. All right. Let's go here. So I do like this, and then it came out. So let's go to the 4 hour time frame. Looks really nice. Came down. People might call this a bull pennant. I don't. To me, it's gross. Like I need this trend line to be tapped more. I can't just have it come straight down. 0.15 or what you ever said. Okay. So yeah, so the 0.65. Yeah, people are saying that this is the golden pocket. It's like, I don't know. I learned 0.5618 is the golden pocket. I think people are moving the goalposts. That's what I think. They always show golden pocket at 618.65. You see, Ansel says it. So Ansel is saying the 618 and the 65 is the golden pocket. And I think Frankie Candle says that too. I don't know. Okay. Here. But looking at the uni chart swap or chart, they should be the same. But let's go Bitcoin. USD. I'm guessing this one. Yeah, so if there's ever specifics, please mention them. That way we can check it out. But everything, I'm sure everything's pretty much the same. Oh, not so much. So 4 hour. They're coming down. Nice little zone right here. And this is on, I believe that what I did was Uniswap. Here to here is our nice little zone. Came right into it. To me, it looks strong. I'd have lower entries. I don't like doing Uniswap because the fees. But here, the blue lines are my entries. So here I would enter a trade, and then I would also do one lower, 10% lower, not bad. I'm not sure what the fees are. Last time I did Uniswap, the fees were like $75, $150. This was last season. I haven't really messed with it. If it breaks below this, then I would just wait for it to break above these levels. This one right here. I'll put this in white. But I like it. It looks good to me. So hopefully that was good enough. The Hero Dog says, yeah, last cycle most were saying 0.5, 618. A gradual shift from last cycle now to 618 in the 6.5 area. 618 alone works great for me. Yeah. Silently wondering who was thinking 125 Bitcoin. I gotta buy now. Somebody did. Yeah, they probably drew a bull flag. Just saying. But yeah, for Bitcoin, Harry Potter, Osama, whatever it is, this one to me looks really good. Looks nice and strong, as long as it's above 0.0873. This would be an entry if you wanted it. If you believe in this coin, you think it's going to do well. I mean, it's done pretty big numbers before. Just on recent run-ups from the break of this level to here, 40%. Break of, we call it this level right here, almost 100%. So this one I could see like good 30%, 100%. And then this right here, could it come back way up here? Sure, why not? We'll see. All right, moving on. Hopefully y'all like that. See here, let's go to SPX. SPX, let's go Blowfin. Ooh, dang, Jesse. 11.5 hours. Nice, I love it. All right, so this was our SPX setup. Did we get stuffed out? This was on May the 9th, way back over here. And we were saying, do our entry. It's a YouTube entry. Moving up, down. And this is why it's really important to identify these key levels. Bounced off of it, came up, bounced off of it again. Once it broke this level, woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda, this is when we would have entered. Based off of how I teach, this is when we would have entered. Could it have done this? Yes, 100%. We get stopped out. This is the difference between me and somebody trying to sell you a group, because they'll say, look guys, right here, blah, blah, join my group. I'll show you how to do this, etc., etc. Make millions in the weekend, blah, blah. No, like anything can happen. But what we do is we trade the probabilities, and as long as we don't break this level, we're good. Like it's literally like that. And again, since I don't have a group to sell you, like I show you, hey, it could come down, it could go up. you know, but the way we teach, the way we do this is once it breaks this, we enter the trade. You know, we may get rejected here. So what we're looking at is potentially this. Now, granted, even though I know it did not do this, because I have nothing to sell you, I show you what it could have possibly done. And this would have been stronger. This would have been healthier because we got rejected. We came back down, and then we busted through that wall. And because of that, now it's really strong. And guys, I'm telling you, guys and ladies, I'm telling you, do not make trading more difficult than it has to be. You know, I know there's a lot of people that do Elliott wave theory. I know there's a lot of people that do the Wyckoff theory. I know there's a lot of people that do just all these different methods and structure 1 and structure 2 and this and that. And man, it sounds great when, you know, you have somebody who can sell talk, because you're, oh man, I didn't even know there was a structure 1 accumulation or whatever distribution model AZ. Model AZ, what's that? I gotta buy his course. I don't know what Model AZ is. If you just simplify it, price goes up, pivots, comes down, pivots. We expect the potential of this retracement to be about here to maybe here, 38 to maybe 50%. We don't know where it's going to pivot. But if it pivots here, comes up and gets rejected, then it breaks this level. Uh-oh. Like, we don't want the golden pocket, because let me show you. Joe, we already know all this stuff. But for those who are tuning in, I need to show you this, because like, instead of paying somebody a membership fee to show you what like we can easily do by ourselves, save yourself some money, guys. Like, put that money into Bitcoin, put that money into other coins. If you want access to me, not to show you how to trade, but granted I will, and you learn faster. But if you want access to me and all the updates that I do for the active trades, move up those stop loss, take profit now, the market's turning type situations, join the group. If not, just wait for the next day and I'll give you the information. All right, but let's look at this right here. From the bottom to the top, right here. Pull back 3 to almost 0.5. Great. Let's bring it over just a little bit more. Comes into golden pocket. Perfect. There's a beautiful area for it to potentially bounce. Now, because I have nothing to sell you, price could have done this, then come up, done a lower high, break the 618. Uh-oh. This is when I get worried, because now we could go to 786, get rejected off of this level 618, continue down and take 100% of this run up. We just took it all back. And now we have to fight again to try to come up. And then by that time, who knows what's going to happen. But what we're doing is we're looking for these levels. And then once it broke this level, very strong opportunity to enter this trade. We don't want it to break this. Why? Well, we just mentioned that we could take back all of this, and then who knows, we could continue going down, making lower lows. Let's see here. Road Dog says, I'm currently for a long at current levels. Risky. I'm assuming you're talking about SPX, but we are retesting a support resistance level, in my opinion. Okay, K Diddy says, representing Norway for the best sleeping in 2026 Winter Olympics. Jeffy, very nice. Okay, let's see here. Got you up on the chats. Okay, really well caught up. All right, so now, you know what? Let's just get rid of everything. 26 drawings, get out of here. Now let's look, how can we make money? And it's so funny. It's so funny. All these traders, they show you how you coulda, woulda, shoulda, coulda made money. That's what they do. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yes, I said woulda twice. The woulda, shoulda, coulda, woulda syndrome. Look, guys, you short here, you long here. Join my group. No, it doesn't work like that. Like, there has to be other things. Right now we do see this zone. It's already past it though. So let's do the daily. Okay, so for this one, I would like to see it come down. Man, this is a really nice, strong level. So let's do this. I like seeing when there's a lot of touches. I'll go here. I'll go here. I don't want to do this too large, because that's just ridiculous. What's the percentage? Okay, 18%, not bad. We'll put the midline, that way it'll be a little bit better. That's fine. All right, so I do like that we came down, up, then down, up, and then we found support. Now we ate up all this liquidity right here, and we just shot straight up. I don't like when we have moves like this. I don't know what the market cap is on this. This is a meme coin, but I would like to have seen something like this where it comes up, even if it went up this high, for it to come down into this block, then come up. This right here would have been much stronger than this straight move. For here, I would think that potentially we come down and bounce here. Let me just drop it. I'm thinking that we could potentially come down to here. I would like here though, to do something like this. Now, fib retracement, magnet tool, always magnet tool. Go right here. Let's go 4-hour time frame. Okay. 382 right here, middle line. So I would like to see a bounce anywhere here. So now even with the current market, this 382 level is still valid. So my bounce zone right here. Could we continue going up? Sure. What's the price range difference between entering right now? To me, it's too risky though. 10%. It's too risky. So here, this is when I have issues, because if I'm looking at this as a trade, it went straight up. Could it retrace? Yes. However, if Bitcoin continues to run up, then this coin may also continue to run up. We got Steve in the house. What's up, Steve? Appreciate you, man, being here. Appreciate you. Hey, Crypto Billy's in the house. What's up, Crypto Billy? Appreciate you, man, being here. Road Dog says, no, Bitcoin. Oh, okay. So this is what I'm looking at. Let's see, 15-minute time frame. I do. I mean, it looks good. It looks bullish. I don't like this type of action though. I would rather much have like something like this. You know, even this sideways chop is fine, but then it breaks it. This I like. I don't like this choppiness. All right. What would I do here? I mean, it's been killing it. I don't know. I don't like entering. It's just being safe. Scared money doesn't make any money, guys. Scared money does not make any money. Here we had a really, here we had a really nice run up, and then we had a slight pullback, and then it just continued going up. This is something what might happen to where, you know, we may get these little pullbacks, but because, you know, hopefully the money's going to start rolling into the alts really soon. that it just continues just going up. And then what I'm afraid of something like this. Now, do I think that we're gonna have this nice run up and then take it all back and then some? No, I think we're already past that. You know, we've already crossed that threshold to where now Bitcoin did another all-time high. We're at the very, very end of this segment of the cycle. And for me personally, this one, I would not do it as a trade. I would do it more of an investment, 1 to 2 month hold. I'd buy, have a lower entry, about 10, 11% lower, and another one about 25% lower. But as far as trade, I can't trade it. If I did, it'd have to be on a very small time frame. And if I was going to trade this, 7%, I'd have to do. I'd want it to at least break this, so it'd be 10%. I don't know, for me, that's a big risk. So this is what I would need for me to enter, for me personally to enter, is to come up, come down, come up, get my alerts right here. And then because I'm seeing this action, now I can enter the trade. And then here's where my stop loss would be. That's just my thought process. 1.4537. After my alert went off, showing me that, you know, we're gaining some support here. All right, let's see here, checking the chats. Okay. Okay, let's do the next one. I believe I'm caught up on the chat. If there's something that you wanted me to check or a question or anything, please put it here so I'll read it. But or please retype it. So ETH, let's check this one out. A 4-hour time frame, inverse head and shoulders. No, definitely no. Let's go. Let's delete everything. Joe, that's rude. No, it is what it is. Weekly. Joe, you're not gonna make any friends like that. I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make you money. So I'll give you a heads up. But we're gonna check the 4-hour in just a little bit. But straight off the bat, it's a no. Let's go over here to this. This is the main level that we're looking at. This is our weekly level. Really nice. I really wanted to see it come down here to break above it. Crypto Jamie says, thanks, Joe, for the TA. You took way too long to explain your thought process. Sorry, man. But yeah, for a trade, I can't do it. It means too much. Eat says, Jason says, hashtag Mr. Ethereum in the house. What's up, Mr. Ethereum? Can y'all put Mr. Ethereum's YouTube in the chat, please? And I would love for everybody to support Mr. Ethereum. He is a up and coming YouTuber. He's mainly doing shorts right now, but again, what we do here is we support everybody. We support everybody. So I'll give you a heads up. Now, granted, I personally have not started watching his channel. Hopefully, I can do that today. But if there's something that he's way off, then of course I'll be like, I don't know. But you know, I gotta check him out. But everybody, check him out. Subscribe, all that fun stuff. Leave comments too. You know, put comments. Trade intuition, whatever. You know, whatever you want to put. I'm just thinking something. Crypto Coin Mindset in the house. We're going to be live tomorrow at 11 a.m. on Crypto Coin Mindset's channel at 11 a.m. So make sure to tune in for that. All right. So for ETH, I would have liked to have seen it come down here. Do I think it's going to come down 3,500? I doubt it. Now, if Bitcoin pulls back, all these coins are going to pull back, in my opinion. There's a lot of traders out there, about 20%, which is nothing. There's a lot of traders out there that they speak in definite terms. Like this morning, I was watching somebody at 7 or 8 this morning, my time Eastern, where he was, so if this coin does this, XRP and this other coin are going to follow it. And like, this is what's going to happen. I'm like, it's not, those aren't good words to do. And then he said something else to where if this happens, this is definitely going to, like, he's definitely going to happen. And I put on the chat, like, I've noticed a lot of people, traders, and I didn't say YouTubers, I just said traders. They speak, it will happen. It's gonna do this. If this happens, it will do this. You know, what are your thoughts on that? You know, there's no wiggle room or anything. He didn't read that comment. He read the ones before it, but he was already at the end of the show. But in my opinion, when you do like definite terminology, verbiage, vocabulary, you know, saying, if this breaks here, it's going here. That could be detrimental to new traders. In my opinion, if it breaks here, I would love to see it come down here, or maybe to this fair value gap or whatever. So what it's doing is it's putting the possible, maybe, you know, it's giving that cushion versus if it does X, it's going to Y. Very dangerous. Give you a heads up. A lot of people don't like hearing me say that, but I have to say it because it's true. Level by level. That's right, Crypto Caveman. Very true. Very true. Steve says, thanks, Jesse. Just sub to Mr. ETH. There you go. See, and Mr. ETH, what we do here as a community, Road Dog did it last night. You know, I saw you were in there. It's like right away, I subscribed. Before you even said it, I already subscribed. But what we do here is we're a community that cares about other YouTubers. Now, if you go on other certain channels, like they won't promote you for anything because they want all their viewers just to themselves. For us, especially Road Dog, myself, Crypto Coin Mindset, and all the crypto family we have, like we are all in it for each other. Like we want to see each other grow. So that's what we do. All right. Ethereum on the daily. High, higher high, low. Okay. Broke this. Uh-oh. And here was the time for it to show weakness. When it came down, looking for it to roll over here or even potentially here. And it didn't. To get out of here, weakness, I'm getting some gains. And it went up. So now what I'm thinking, it's not looking weak to me. What I'm thinking is we may potentially, and that, man, that's a great level too. If we pull back, and I'm still going to look for that inverse head and shoulders in a second. If we pull back, notice my terminology. If I don't say, you know, we're pulling back because of this, blah, blah, blah. I don't say that. See here, the bigger the cushion. Oh my gosh. Final tap. Let's go. Road Dog with the history. All right. What was I gonna do? All right. So if we roll over here, and it'd be fine if we did. If we roll over here, 382 would be perfect. But between the 382 and the 0.5 is this level. This is like a zone. Oh man, that's perfect. So I'm gonna say it like this. Up. Let's just do the box. So this is my box right here. And heck, we can even extend this box down here. So it's the top of these candles and the top of these candles, just the bodies. And that'll be our potential bounce zone. I like it. Let's go 4 hour. Now, and this one looks just like Bitcoin too. Just up, up, up. Here it had a nice retrace. I would love to see it come down here. Oh yeah, inverse head and shoulders. I mean, if I squint my eyes really tight, shake my head really fast, turn around in my chair, I mean, I could potentially see shoulder, head, shoulder, it's ugly, very ugly. Me, I like well-defined patterns. You know, when you're squinting your eyes and tilting your head. Oh my gosh, I saw this one clown. Here's a sideways inverse head and shoulders, shoulder, a head and a shoulder, and the guy literally turned his head and said, "You can see it." Like, and I thought he was joking. He wasn't joking. I was like, "Wow, that's horrible." Don't force him. Don't force him. All right, so that's all I got about the inverse head and shoulders. Let's see here. Man. So a couple things. We have to take Bitcoin into account. If Bitcoin was bouncing off of support, then I would say, okay, well, probably we're going to go up from here. But Bitcoin was at resistance and, you know, all-time high. And then now it's kind of doing this number. So I think, you know, we have a greater chance of it coming down versus going up. We could go up, but I'm thinking we may come down. And for that reason, I think that the alts would also be coming down. And I would gear more towards this. I mean, could it go up from here? Sure. Do I think ETH is a great play? Yes. You know, it's a safer play. What's the percentage I'm looking? Is that like 2% or 22%? I'm gonna guess 2%. 4%. For the retrace, 5%. So if you wanted this as a trade, as long as Bitcoin doesn't dump, you know, for me, it's too risky for a trade because I want to see it come down and then start working its way up. But if you were to enter now, I would not personally enter right now. I would have a stop loss of about 10%. But like for me, I don't care. Let's just say it does this and it goes all the way up here. It's like, man, Joe, I missed out on 40%. For me, I don't care. Why? Because there's a really high chance it's going to retrace. Why? Because that's what they do. Price goes up until it finds resistance and comes down. Price goes down until it finds support and goes up, unless it's a rug pull. And where it finds support, I'm entering here. I reduced my risk, but by the same time, I didn't, you know, higher risk, higher reward. I didn't catch this big move. However, once it came down and started, oh, it's finding support here, let me enter this trade now. But it roll over still, yeah, sure, I get stopped out. And then I wait again, like, okay, let me enter again. And now I catch the move. Versus something like this that's already been moving. I don't like these. Now, if we were in a very bullish state to where everything is going up, then heck yeah, man, I'm entering right now and I have a lower entry. So hopefully that helps out. All right. Let me catch up on the chat really quick. Dominance. I wanted to look at that too. Thank you. So that'll be the last one. USDT dominance. Support. Looking good. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Crypto Caveman says, happy days. I overinvested in ETH by a lot. Hey, there you go. Yeah. Not financial advice, but if I had a whole bunch of ETH, I would be very, very, very happy just because knowing the next month or two, maybe even, you know, depending on what happens, you know, there's a really good chance it could give us really nice gains. All right. Let's see here. Steve says, that doesn't look like a head and shoulders show. LOL. Yeah, no head and shoulders. Let's see here. Sound TA. Bingo bango. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Love it. All right. Let's see here. So this is what I'm looking at. I would like to see this. And then here we could enter. You know, once it starts bouncing, this is where we could enter. Right now, I wouldn't. Let's look at Aster. And then we're going to do USDT dominance. That'll be the last one. If you want others, then of course we could, I would recommend a super chat. If not, we can just save it for tomorrow. No biggie. Tomorrow we go live at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturday and Sunday, it's at 4. So Monday through Friday, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard. Saturday and Sunday, 4 o'clock. All right, moving on. Let's see here. What do we have here? We're doing the Fu Manchu. Okay. Aster. We actually see 20 September 27th doesn't look strong. September 27th. So it was here, and then it came down, and then even more further down. Look at all this that it came down. Now, granted, that so this right here is very important. I want to point this out. September 27 does not look strong. September 27 is right here. And what ended up happening? Could it have gone up? Sure. But because it ran up so much already, you know what? Let's just go. And so this is from here. It went about 23%, 24% lower. Now, granted, in our group in September, we entered this trade and we had 2 lower entries. I believe the second one hit, but not the last one. We had our entry, then a lower entry, but the lower entry, I think we barely missed it. I was like, oh man, but it's okay though. You know, what we could do, you know, eventually is cancel out that lower entry if the coin continues to run. Same thing with, what's the other one? Aster and the other one. Anyway, we're in that one too. We're in that one too. So 38 drawings, get out of here. So Aster looks good to me. Looks really good. 4-hour time frame. Let's find our levels. This is a really nice level. Very nice pivots. And then now we're kind of balancing here. Kind of doing a zone. Trying to see where I can find connections. Can't find any connections. Let's go 1 hour. So we can see more of the move. So this concerns me a little bit. If I'm looking at the bigger time frame, looks great. Looks great. You know, it ran up, pulled back. It's right on the support level. We're going to the smaller time frame so I can see all the ups and downs. I need to wait for a few more candles to see what might potentially happen, because what I want to do is I actually want to enter this. Let's do magnet tool. Once it breaks out of this zone, well, once I'm up here, I'll feel safer because now I can use this zone as support. So what I would do for this one, if I'm going to enter it as a trade, I'd set my alert right here. And I'll actually do it too. So set alert. Oops, wrong one. Set alert. And then let's go ahead and actually set the alert. Alert set at 1.9640. Now, what I want to see is I want to see the price action do something like this. Boop. Once the alert goes off and the 1 hour candle closes above this level of 1.9185, then I can enter the trade. Again, none of this is financial advice, but this is what I would do if I was looking to enter this trade. And once that happens, now I'll be looking for this as support. If it does go up, let's just say it does something like this. Price action comes up here. We have a high, lower high, lower high, lower high. I'm looking for a bounce here. And then we can add to our entry here, break this high, and then boop, let's go. Moon mission. That's what I'm looking at. So definitely in this one, 1 hour time frame, 1 hour. Alert must go off first. Then we check the candle bodies to make sure that we're gaining support off of this level, 1.9185. If we are, we enter the trade. Right now it's too risky. Could you enter right now? Sure, of course. If you did, entered right now, you would have about, let's say not, we'll just call it 10%. You would make 10% more than me. And if it was leverage, whatever your leverage is. However, I'm reducing my risk because this could do this. And then now we got to wait again. So instead of me waiting, so what I do is when I'm entering the trades, I'm usually in profit much sooner than trying to be aggressive with it and then it not working out and now I'm waiting or adding to my trade. So that's so tough. Okay. Steve says, are alts pumping into tomorrow? Well, right now they're not pumping. They're looking pretty blue. Steve says, that doesn't look low. So we did Aster. The next one, and I did want to do this, so thank you for bringing that up. So we are not going to do, do I have my, this one? And you're the one USDT. So I should change this one. But, you know, we're following Bitcoin. We're following Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance is increasing. Bitcoin's going up. Dominance going up. Well, it started retracing a little bit, but total 3. We don't want it to break this level, 1.13 trillion. We do that. Huge sell-off, potentially. So let me just do another one. Let's do I have one called markets? Okay, so we're gonna do a USDT dominance. Let's go to this. USDT dominance. Okay. Go weekly. Double click. Okay, so it's a new chart, so I'm just looking at everything. Okay, so here I see an let me just draw this over, drag this over. Okay, so why do we look at USDT dominance? What's the reason? Well, the reason is because this is the dominance, you can call it the dollar, this tether, used to buy crypto. You know, a lot of people use USDT. Now, when this happens, the increase is due to people selling off on their crypto. So if you're trading Bitcoin / USDT, the trading pair is USDT. So when you sell your Bitcoin, you're putting it back into USDT. The more people do that, the higher the dominance goes for USDT. And because of that, that's a correlation to people selling off on their crypto to get back into a stable coin, which is USDT. Hence, bringing up the dominance of the of Tether. So if we see that we are going higher, that could mean two things. Everybody just talks about the one, but it means two things. One, people are selling, and that's what's driving the price up because they're selling. Or, here's my little barn. This is the bank. Here's a little door. That face, my bank is anyway. So here's a little door, here's a little window. All right, so this is the bank. So when you get your money out of the bank and you put it into USDT, it could also cause this to go up. So there's two things that can happen. One, people are loading up for the nice rally to come, or / and people are selling off on their crypto because it's scary and they just kind of want to wait, sit on their hands. So that's very important. All right. Right now, we're kind of like the midline. Let's go ahead and put our midline here. Yeah, we're right at the midline. Okay, so let's go to the daily. So right now, what I'm looking for more levels. I'm always looking to the left. My eyeballs are working overtime. But I really like this little zone right here. Wow. I'm surprised you guys are still here. Are y'all even here? We are way over our time. I didn't even realize that. And today's Billy Goldtails. Dang it. Completely forgot. How many people are in here? Holy smokes. All right, so this is Bitcoin, this is the USDT dominance. And see how it respected this zone? And then here, and then it broke out and support, and right now it's kind of in the middle. This one is kind of tough. So if this goes up, this is saying that people are selling off on their crypto and they're sitting on their hands, or that they're loading up from their bank to get ready for an amazing alt season. If this comes down, this means that more than likely they're either cashing out their money and putting it to their bank, or they're buying crypto. And usually you'll see like total 3 reflecting this, and total 2, and total. What are those? Well, one of them has total is everything, Bitcoin, Ethereum, everything. Total 2 is everything except Bitcoin. Total 3 is everything except Bitcoin and Ethereum. So give you a heads up. So if we see this coming down, we'll see the totals going up if the money they're using for the Tether USDT, if they're buying crypto. But if you don't see total 3 going up and you see this coming down, that means people are done. They're putting the money in the bank. Crypto Jamie says, yeah, I'm still here. Okay, awesome, man. All right, so that is the end of the show. Let me go ahead and edit this to so we can go to Billy Goldtails. Oh my gosh, I'm just jabbering away. I mean, for me, I love teaching. I love doing all this stuff, Giver's Gain. So when we go in there, please put Trade Intuition Raid. Trade Intuition Raid. I do thank you guys very much. We'll see you guys on the next show. And I do thank you. We'll jam out to a little bit of DGen's song. Thank you guys so much. We'll see you on the next one. As always, don't feel like you have to be in a trade all the time. And greatly appreciate you. We're going to do like 30 seconds. Thank you. Talk to you soon.
This is for the traders who know the pain of getting wrecked and swear they'll never let it happen again. Don't thrash my crypto wallet!
That's for DJ and Brian. He wanted something better. All right, guys. Thank you so much. See you on the next one. Take care.